In a historic day, A&M San Antonio celebrates the groundbreaking for a new building and the opening of the athletic fields, and we have all the details. As the holiday season continues, Lights of Esperanza illuminates A&M San Antonio's campus. Find out more about this event. And in sports, the Cowboys fell again, and the world of soccer mourns the passing of one of its legends. Get all the information in Jaguar Sports. Welcome back to another episode of Enlace. We're officially in finals week, so I hope you're hanging in there. And today we're giving you all the latest campus and community news from outside the Mala building. The university announced a future project to house the College of Business and the library. Armando Villarreal gives us more on the historic event on campus.
Texas A&M University-San Antonio announced a $53 million project to house the College of Business and Library. The university hosted a groundbreaking event on November 17th to celebrate the future growth of the campus.
What we're really celebrating is the start of the next project. This project was approved by the Board of Regents last week at their Regents meeting, and construction is going to break ground in the next few days. The site work will get started, and we wanted to take a moment to celebrate.
The new project will add 100,000 square feet to the university. That includes 15 instructional spaces, 17 library offices, and 70 College of Business faculty and administrative offices. Jeanette Diedemar, the Vice President for Advancement and External Relations, says the new project will have an impact on students and the A&M community.
So the new classroom building that opened in August, as well as what will be the College of Business and Library, are areas and spaces where almost all of our students are impacted, either to study, learn, discover, and places for our faculty to teach, to enrich their research. So it has tremendous impact. And a library often is the destination for a community, and that's what we expect this library to be as well.
However, the historic groundbreaking would normally include architects and various speakers, but due to the pandemic, the university adapted into a drop-in event for people to take photos with shovels and hard hats while social distancing.
The drop-in component is for all kinds of people, students like what you see here, groups, families, and friends of the university to be able to turn dirt. That would never happen in other ceremonial groundbreakings. So this is an opportunity for everybody to be engaged.
A&M San Antonio continues being recognized as the fastest growing campus in the A&M University system. The new facilities are expected to be completed by July 2022 and open for classes on September. I'm Armando Villarreal, Enlace.
Faculty and staff at Texas A&M San Antonio celebrated Thanksgiving with the cook-off demonstration of a turkey pot pie. The event was held in the auditorium, and others were able to attend virtually. Our reporter Katelyn Silva brings us more.
The staff at Texas A&M San Antonio celebrated Thanksgiving differently this year, and what once was a luncheon turned into a Thanksgiving cook-off demonstration provided by Chartwell's. The demonstration was held on November 20th in the auditorium, allowing a limited amount of people inside, and was broadcasted on Zoom for other staff members to see live. Abigail Montañez, manager of event services, said the staff usually celebrates Thanksgiving with a potluck.
Typically every year our staff has a Thanksgiving celebration. It's like a potluck that we typically have, but due to COVID restrictions and things like that, we've decided to go another route with this.
Staff members competed against each other in teams of 2 to see who could make the best traditional turkey pot pie. Chef Tony from Chartwell's was there to help ensure the teams were making the dish correctly, as well as giving some tips and extra assistance.
So a little tip that I learned is you always cook your spices. You cook it into the oil so everything can be flavored.
At the end of the demonstration, Employee Spotlight Awards were presented. Michelle Anguiano was one of the recipients and had some advice for students to push through the end of the semester through self-care and support.
I know right now a lot of students are feeling the stress, because a lot of routines have been changed. They're not able to see a lot of their friends and go out. So really we're recommending students to kind of find virtual spaces to kind of find that support. To reach out also to the professors who are here to support them as well. Bottom line, reach out, find support. we're here to support all our students.
Staff who didn't attend the demonstration in person were able to stop by the auditorium and grab a turkey pot pie along with a beverage. Reporting for Enlace, Katelyn, Silva.
Texas A&M University-San Antonio hosted the second annual Transgender Day of Remembrance. This visual is in memory of the transgender people who lost their lives in the last year to acts of anti-transgender violence. On display were photos on empty chairs lit up by candles of those who lost their life. As guest speakers spoke about what we can do to be the change and stop the violence. In total, 37 lives have been lost this year due to hate crimes. With a 43% increase in anti-LGBTQ crimes this past year alone, advocates use these types of visuals to bridge the gap between hatred and disagreement with love and respect. If you or someone you know is looking for a safe space or support, please contact the following campus and community resources. A&M San Antonio held its 5th annual Lights of Esperanza. The university switched to a drive-in style event, allowing many to gather back on campus while social distancing. Armando Villarreal tells us more.
Texas A&M University-San Antonio kicked off its 5th annual Lights of Esperanza on December 1st. The university displayed over 20,000 lights to welcome the holiday season and create a festive atmosphere.
This is actually my first time seeing them. I just got out of quarantine for COVID, so it's kind of nice to, get out and see all the bright lights, and almost looks like things are normal here.
Because of COVID-19 restrictions, this year's event has been transformed into a drive-in edition. The university featured a screening of the movie Elf, where attendees remained in their vehicles in order to follow social distancing.
Due to COVID, we can't do our normal event where we get everybody together in center campus and light up everything. But I thought since we're setting up everything else for the campus, we're gonna bring Greek life out here. So we've got everybody's letters all the way down the line. We've got them all lit up, ready for Christmas. And we're just bringing a little bit of holiday cheer to everyone.
Latika Sims, former president of the Student Government Association, says Lights of Esperanza is a special event not only for her, but for the community.
This event brings the community together in so many ways. It brings such a light, like the name implies. And especially now when there are not a lot of events that are COVID friendly that a lot of people can go to for free, this is so important. That's why there's so many people here. It's a need. People need that relief. People need some joy in their life, and Life of Esperanza does that.
The event ended with a firework display. Families gathered to enjoy the show, and many walked on campus to cherish the lights.
I hope that the tradition continues, and no matter what the future holds, I'm really proud of the campus for finding a way to make it happen.
The university will display their lights throughout the 2020 holiday season, and the next Lights of Esperanza is expected to be on December 2021. I'm Armando Villarreal, Enlace.
When we come back, we'll tell you more about how the university celebrated International Education Week. The Office of International Affairs kicked off International Education Week to promote cultural exchange from November 16th through the 20th, starting off with the global poster exhibition in the hallway of the CAB main entrance. The poster exhibition showcased international countries represented here at the university. Students were able to stop by the Office of International Affairs in the Modla building for free international goodie bags on Monday, November 16th, and throughout the week, students were able to learn about different cultures through virtual events. Global spotlights to China, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, and India were also given via Zoom with special speakers for each event. International students had the chance to participate in events that offered career tips, wellness tips for self-care and coping strategies, global connections, and education abroad information. Waste accumulation around the city of San Antonio has been on a rise since the start of COVID-19. What you're about to see is a special report on how plastic products we use daily can affect us in major ways. Durante esta pandemia hemos acumulado mucho más desperdicio con los cubrebocas, los guantes de plástico y las caretas. Y por estar en casa acumulamos más. Y bueno, por supuesto, usamos más el plástico y el papel desechable. ¿Qué debemos hacer a evitar que San Antonio se convierta en un verdadero basurero? Esto está causando el mayor daño al mundo y convirtiendo nuestro planeta en un basurero. En un reportaje del programa Aquí y Ahora, Ilia Calderón demostró que estamos comiendo plástico que es ingerido por los peces.
Ahí estamos viendo qué es lo que el pez ha comido y podríamos eventualmente ver lo que aún no digiere. Y como el plástico no se digiere, podemos encontrar plástico.
Y esta acumulación de desperdicio no solo se ve en las playas y mares, sino en nuestra propia ciudad de San Antonio, donde solo este año se han acumulado más de 550,000 toneladas de basura. Eso significa 1,500 toneladas de basura al día.
Es el consumo de 5 personas en una casa. Es pura bolsa de plástico, o sea, polietileno de baja densidad. Son aproximadamente 10 kilos.
Javier González es solo uno de las más de 1 millón de personas que acumulan basura en nuestra ciudad. Y con esta pandemia estamos consumiendo cada día más productos desechables.
De todo un poco, pero yo pienso que más los de jugos y de leche, porque son los que más consumimos.
Las aguas también.
Las aguas.
Hay muchos desperdicios arrojados en la calle. Por eso las autoridades de San Antonio hacen un llamado a la población para que juntos podamos mejorar el lugar donde vivimos. Rachel Bautista de la empresa Reworks SA, que proporciona a las casas y negocios de San Antonio contenedores para desechos, nos dice:
hemos visto que ha aumentado muchas cosas, especialmente en los hogares. Como si coleccionamos de las casas, sí hemos visto mucha más basura.
Fernando García lleva 26 años trabajando con la ciudad en el departamento de desecho sólido, viendo cómo la gente no es cuidadosa a mezclar plástico y vidrios dentro de la basura.
Todo ese material, si se va a los vertederos de basura, se va a perpetuar, como te digo, no se degradan.
En la segunda parte de esta serie especial, expertos nos darán recomendaciones de cómo solucionar este problema que nos afecta a todos. Brianna, Olvera, Enlace. After the break, Alejandro Diaz brings us all the information from the world of sports. Stay tuned.
Buenas, los saluda Alejandro Díaz y bienvenidos a Jaguar Sports, listo como siempre para traerles la mejor información deportiva. Pitazo inicial y arrancamos con acción de la NFL, donde los Cowboys de Dallas volvieron a sufrir una derrota vergonzosa, esta vez a manos del equipo de Washington, que visitó a los Cowboys en uno de los tradicionales juegos del Día de Acción de Gracias y se llevó una contundente victoria por 41-16. Los Cowboys venían de dar la sorpresa de la fecha pasada tras derrotar a domicilio a los vikingos de Minnesota, pero esta vez no pudieron repetir ese buen juego y ahora quedan relegados a la última posición de la división de la NFC Este, con récord de 3 victorias y 8 derrotas. Definitivamente una temporada para el olvido la que ha vivido el equipo de la estrella solitaria. El pasado 17 de noviembre se convirtió en un día histórico para Texas A&M San Antonio y su programa atlético con la inauguración de los campos de softball y fútbol soccer. Nuestro reportero Robby Chavez nos trae más de lo que se vivió ese día.
It was a historic day at Texas A&M San Antonio University as the girls softball team along with the girls soccer team helped us open up the brand new athletic fields here on campus. School President Cynthia Tinyete Matson, along with a brand new athletic director Darnell Smith, did the ribbon cutting honors to get these fields officially ready for General the Jaguar to throw out the inaugural pitch on these fields. It was a nice day as the girls actually went through reps preparing to get in a practice. I talked to girls head softball coach Nicole Dufour on all the brand new things going on campus.
We're really excited. We've had a lot of delays due to construction and just different things. Us making sure that our athletes are physically ready, getting physicals and different things like that. And so now to actually be on the field and getting some practice in before we take our fall break for Thanksgiving, we're super excited, and we're kind of blessed to have this brand new facility here for us.
We were also able to get a glimpse of the girls soccer team going through actual drills, giving us a preview of what is to come in the fall, as these teams are still having to prepare through the COVID-19 pandemic, which has been difficult being that this is a brand new program. The softball field is right by the girls soccer field, which is a huge field by university standards. These two teams will compete as members of the NAIA. I spoke with athletic director Darnell Smith to give us his thoughts on all the process going on.
It's exciting, and we're doing something that hasn't been done before, particularly in San Antonio on the south side. We're building an athletic department. My heart's filled with joy. I'm a San Antonio native. I grew up here. I went to high school here, and just to be able to be a part of this movement, to be a part of something in which we're building a community, it's overwhelming. But we're excited, we're happy, we're joyful, and we're ready to get after it.
Robby Chavez, Enlace.
Y bueno, no podemos irnos sin antes recordar al astro del fútbol argentino y mundial, Diego Armando Maradona, que falleció el pasado 25 de noviembre en su casa en Buenos Aires, donde se estaba recuperando de la operación de un coágulo en su cabeza. Según el resultado preliminar de la autopsia, el fallecimiento fue consecuencia de una insuficiencia cardíaca aguda que le generó un edema de pulmón. Ganador del Mundial de México 86, en el que desplegó todo su talento, Maradona es considerado uno de los mejores jugadores de fútbol en la historia y un ícono de Argentina y Nápoles, equipo italiano al que llevó a la cima de la Serie A y el fútbol europeo. Descansa en paz, Diego, que la pelota no se mancha. Bueno, eso ha sido todo por hoy, pero nos vemos la próxima con más de Jaguar Sports. Y cuando regresemos, toda la información de lo que se vivió en el torneo intramural de flag football.
As part of intramural sports and activities, the Flag Football Championships took place at A&M San Antonio to bring excitement back to campus life. Robby Chavez has more on the games.
Texas A&M San Antonio was hosting its 2020 Flag Football Championships at night. On a cold night, I made the adventure out to the campus to check out what the action was all about. And let me tell you what, folks, it was a fun night. There was plenty of people, there was plenty of moves, and it felt great to see some of the first action on campus in well over 8 months. For some of these guys, this was the first time they were back on the field since March 2020, when COVID-19 shut the campus down around spring break and ultimately shut down all the recreational activities as well. There was social distancing, there was masks, so not everything was normal, but this is about as normal as it's been in a long while, and it felt great to see that Texas A&M San Antonio still has campus life going on. I talked to Paul Patina and asked him what he thought about it.
Great, it's great. It was fun to come out here, compete. We missed this. I know I missed it, my boys.
I think we did pretty good. I think we're pretty much the favorites out here. I don't think we're gonna see anybody that could really beat us.
I'm tired right now. I haven't worked out in over 6-7 months due to COVID, sitting home playing video games. But we come out here, we get a win.
He still threw like 3 touchdown passes though.
I got like 2 picks.
Yeah, it was a good day. Good day.
Congratulations to the 2020 Fall Flag Football Champions, the Gunslingers, 6 feet apart and still winning. Robby Chavez, Enlace.
This is all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, stay safe, and good luck on your finals. Bye-bye.